This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1593. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Welcome to another episode on our way to 1600 and beyond. Sounds like a sci-fi show, doesn't it? And this is one of those podcasts where I answer a question from someone. And it's the classic question of, is it really better to look for a job while you're working? Hope you find this helpful and give it a great review in Apple Podcasts. And I want to remind you about taking my classes on Skillshare, where I have a number of very good classes there that can help you with your search. And if you use the link in the show notes, you'll be able to get 2 months for free if you decide to join instead of just one. Again, if you decide to join Skillshare, use the link in the show notes. You'll get 2 months free instead of just one. And let's get going. Someone asked me a question that is one of the basics of job hunting. And the question is it better to look for a job while you're still employed or when you're employed? Now, looking for a job when you're employed is harder because you've got a job and it's not like you can just jump through hoops and go on interviews all the time and respond to things. You've got a job to do as well. So you have to wind up putting in effort at lunch, before work, after work to do interviews and respond to tasks. The good thing is you have this thing called the phone that allows you to communicate during breaks, a minute or two while you might be in the restroom, and other places where a quick peek is not a big deal. So in that respect, it's easier. And like I said, it's harder because you've got a job to do. However, the big advantage, and the reason why I always say, with one exception that I'm going to cover in a moment, it's better to look for a job while you're employed, is that you have leverage. Leverage with the firms that you're interviewing with, that you're not just desperate and willing to take anything. When you're out of work, firms feel like they can toss you an offer when it comes to the right time to make them the offer, and you're presented with two choices: leave it and take it. However, when you're working, suddenly they have the fear that you don't have to take their offer. You can stay where you are. So leverage is a big advantage. So by all means, it's better to look for a job when you're employed, except if you're planning on relocating. There, it's harder because you're not in the zone where the job exists. So if you have the financial means, there it makes sense to quit your job where you currently live, move to the new location and job hunt there. Now, why do I say that? Long-distance job search is always harder because firms feel like even if you tell them you're not, you're going to pay for your own relocation, they worry about the interview timing. Let's say you're moving from New York to Chicago or California or Florida, whatever it is, they ultimately feel like compelled to fly you in, or they believe that there are going to be delays in the in-person interviews. Their anxiety gets piqued. Again, their problem, not necessarily yours, but that's the impact of you being out of the area. So if you can set aside the financial means to move to the new location and job hunt from there, it always makes more sense. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling in time for Magnify or Presto experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!